Hey guys. So I decided that I'm going to do my June TBR wrap up. So I know for some people that might be a little too soon. For me, I started my book journey like exactly February 27th. So I use the 27th of each month as my start point. So I stop on the 27th of each month and then start again on the 28th of that month and then keep going. So as of today, I'm done with my June TBR. So I'm gonna actually go through and the books that I was supposed to read, the books that I actually read, my ratings for them, and like a small explanation of my rating system and everything else. I'll do other videos like of reviews of each book and then my July TBR in a later video. So if you saw my June TBR little video, you know that these were the books I was supposed to read in June. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. I didn't read those books. I read a few of them. I only read two of the books I was supposed to read. Okay. So these will have to go on a later video, like a later TBR. So the books that I actually read were all of these. So we'll start with, of course, I did read Twisted Lies and Hunting Adeline. The reason why a lot of my TBR got messed up was because at the end of May, I read the first ACOTAR and Fourth Wing, and it kind of made me want to keep going. And I did the audiobooks. I will say I did the audiobooks for all of the fantasy series because that helped me get through it. For me, I'm a reader. I will eat a book up if it's really, really good. But for me, when there's so much detail, it drowns me out. Like for example, with Fourth Wing, I couldn't get past chapter 4 of Fourth Wing reading it because there was so much detail. Like I understand that for some people they love the detail. I don't really care how detailed the marble staircase is. I want to move on to what we're supposed to be doing. Like, so listening to the audiobooks were so much better. And I actually love the graphic audios for all of these. So I blew past these books and I really, really loved them. So I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, Court of Rings and Ruin, Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flame. Now, of course, I was now already in this Sarah J. Maas little universe, so I decided to read some of Throne of Glass. I had already had Throne of Glass book, so I used this time to actually read it. So I did Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and I did do Assassin's Blade third, not first, but third. And I did like it a whole lot better. So I understand why people are like, "Oh, try it third. It is a better for me, a better situation." If I would have read this in the beginning, I don't know how. And then before I got too deep in the Throne of Glass series, a lot of friends of mine who read the ACOTAR series and the rest of Sarah J. Maas's books told me to go to Crescent City because there were some Easter eggs from ACOTAR in Crescent City. So I did read Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. So with that, I'm going to go through my little rating system and how I rated each of my books and, give the ratings for them pretty much. So how I rate my books, if it's a 5-star book, I pretty much loved the book. I didn't have any issues with it. I don't have many notes. I would read it again and of course would recommend it to someone else. If I gave you a 4 stars, I liked you. You were good. I would recommend you. You made me laugh. I really liked it. It may have, a lot of times it's because either some stuff happened that just kind of turned me off from some parts of the book. The characters were just a little too aggravating for me, or the plot just something didn't click for me. So you got a 4 stars. If I gave you a 3, it was good. I liked it. I would still recommend it for other people as a maybe, but I wouldn't read you again. But it's nothing bad. It's like maybe you were just a little too drawn out for me, and but you were worth it in the end type situation. Versus if I gave you like a 2 or 1 star, I didn't like it, or I DNF'd it, or it was just so long drawn out and you just weren't worth it in the end, then I gave you like a 2 or 1 stars. I will say I have DNF some books, but none of these books, which is a good thing. So, Hunting Adeline, 4.7. 4.7 stars. All I'm going to say, I'm going to do videos with each of the books explaining my ratings and my reviews on them, but 4.7 stars. City and Her Henchmen. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. Twisted Lies, 4.5. 4.5 stars. A little bit out of order, but it's okay. House of Earth and Blood, 4 stars. Throne of Glass. I will say that I liked Celaena in Throne of Glass specifically a whole lot better than Feyre. So I gave her a 4.5. When I do the review, you're going to understand why she didn't get a 5 stars. Crown of Midnight, 4 stars. Assassin's Blade, 4 stars. Now, the first ACOTAR book, I gave it a 4 stars. Court of Mist and Fury is also 4 stars. Court of Wings and Ruin, 4.5. Court of Frost and Starlight, 4 stars. And A Court of Silver Flame, 4.7. So overall, I had a good reading month. All these books were really, really good. I will recommend all of them. I will have, of course, videos for each book explaining how I felt about them and things like that. And I'll also have another video for my July TBR. So stay tuned for that.